Hello, gonna do the Cessna thing again. We're at 7S3 Starks Twin Oaks, a scenery by Orbex FTX. Gonna run through a bit of maintenance with this bird, and then we're gonna do a touch and go and wrap up. So it's not gonna be a very long video. So let's get started. The A2A Piper Cherokee 180, I believe, is out soon. And what a plane that will be. Let's focus on the here and now though. Just doing some maintenance on this old Cessna. From the previous videos you would have seen these tyres have been taking a pounding, so I'm just going to replace them. Now I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to switch from a straight weight 100 weight to a multi-grade 20 weight 550, I think, just to help the engine out a little bit more. And I'm just going to change the filter as well. So we'll just change the oil first. I don't think I'll do a 25. I think a 20 by 50 should be good. This engine's got quite a few hours on it already, but it's checking out okay compression wise. Just going to change the oil filter as well while I'm here. That's showing a bit of wear. And you know what? I'm going to change the spark plugs. I've been running with the massive electrode, which is the standard spark plug, for a while now. This is the cheaper spark plug with the bigger electrode, more prone to fouling. I'm going to switch it over to the fine wire example there, which is on the right. More expensive, obviously we don't have to pay for it, but it's more resistant to fouling, and it's more efficient apparently. So let's change that now. Just going to click on change, choose the fine wire, and just see how the engine runs. Hopefully it won't foul as much as it did with the old bigger plugs. So yes, this engine's got almost 800 hours on it now, and the airframe itself has quite a few hours. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to switch to the high-speed propeller. That'll give us a bit more power as well from the engine, because the engine can spin at a higher RPM, 2700 RPM to be exact, and we're pushing almost 200 horsepower. Well, almost. So this is the Macaulay fixed pitch 60-degree prop. As you can see, it's got the white tips on it. Looks good. Alright, so we're going to get going now. I'm going to fire up the electrics. Just going to do a quick check of the controls first. And I believe we need fuel as well from the last flight. Just going to check the elevators now. Great. The last flight was quite interesting, as you would have seen if you were watching the last video on this channel. I did manage to make it back without dying, which is good. Plane's in one piece. Just a bit of minor maintenance here and there. And we'll see how she goes. Doing a few touch and goes today. Just gonna prime and get her going. Okay, looks good. Oil pressure's come up. Just turn on the alternator. That's the headers all out. Yeah, our fuel is actually quite low there. So I'm going to taxi over to the fuel area, the fueling area, which is just on the left ahead of us. Just going to move out of the workshop. Oh, there go our low fuel lights. Yes, we are low on fuel. I could do a quick flight. I was only going to do a circle of the field and do a touch and go land, but I think I'll fill up. I haven't done a proper walk around anyway, and we know how important it is to do a walk around on the A2A planes, don't we? If you refer to one of my earlier videos, the very first one actually, on this particular plane, the Cessna. I had a broken linkage on the aileron. But I managed to make it. Anyway, going to taxi over to the fuel area. Going to top up the tanks, and then we're going to do a quick walk around and we'll get going. I promise it won't take too long. I don't know if the way I'm doing this is correct. I think I am going against the one-way traffic flow here. Whoops. So yes, this is the 7S3 Stark's Twin Oaks, if you've just tuned in. And I'm just going to hop out, do a quick walk around, just check on the plane, we'll top off the tanks, and we'll taxi up and do a quick touch and go. So start here under the left wing. You know what, I don't think I'm going to check P2. Not going to get that high anyway. Just going to burn through this real quick. Looking good. Really, A2A leaves it up to you, the sim pilot, to decide how much detail or how careful you want to be running this plane. And I can't wait for the Piper Cherokee, sorry, to be released. I'm told it's going to be this month, so can't wait for that. Now let's check the oil. So yes, we've just changed the oil, I should say, and we've changed the oil filter as well, so that's looking nice and topped off. Just checking the propeller here quickly, no obstructions, I don't believe. Looks good. Gonna check the static source, looks good. General check around the wing. So yes, A2A really leaves it up to you to decide how far in depth you want to go with checking this plane out before each flight. It has been sitting for a while, I should say, so yes, it's good to do a good check before you fly. Alright, well let's top off the tanks. Gonna start with the left hand tank. Put in that gas. And I might do another flight after this. Perhaps back to Bowman KHQM from memory. It's always a nice flight from Bowman to Twin Oaks here. I quite like this little airfield as well. Alright, so let's check in the fuel levels there, they're good. Not sure whether they're modelling moisture in the fuel yet. There has been a Accu-Sim update released recently, and I believe I've applied it to this aircraft. Just checking the stall warnings and lights. Should really turn the lights on to check them, but anyway. Hinges look good. No nuts out of place, no bolts out of place. I neglected to drop the flaps. Oh well. Alright. Not gonna hang around much longer. Let's close up and get going. Got the seat adjusted, I think. Door locked. Battery on. And I didn't prime. Tried to make a quick getaway there. Okay, we're primed. It's rich. Oil pressure rising. Clean it out a bit. Oops. Running away from me. So I'm taking off from runway 20. It's quite a short field, short strip. Suits this plane quite well. I've actually had the P-51, the A2A P-51 Mustang at this airfield, and boy, that's a hairy experience. Even with the flaps down, and if you've flown the P-51 Mustang, you'll know that that thing is a real beast to fly at low speeds. Wants to go fast. Anyway, that's for another video perhaps. I would like to do a revisiting P-51 video soon, hopefully. Flip on the avionics, watch your ears. I did say watch your ears. Alright, just taxiing up now. I think I've got to adjust my graphic settings. The runway there's got a few artifacts on the edges. It's alright. Use noise abatement procedures. Use the radio or don't use this airport. I'm going to use the radio as it turns out. 123.05. I've got it tuned already. Going to remain in pattern.
Traffic, Cessna, November 727, Port Hotel, taking off, runway 20, touch and go, left traffic.
Just going to do a quick run up. These new plugs seem to be doing really well. I'm not getting as much of a drop as I used to in the RPMs, or I don't think I am anyway. And I'll be running pretty much full rich on the ground, or close to. So if I was on the old plugs, it'd be quite a bit different. Anyway, runway 20. Nice plane from A2A. Alright, here we go. Full rich, full throttle. And look at those RPMs. They're way over, past 2000 RPM. This thing gets going fast with this high RPM propeller. I really wish I had it in the last video. I'm unloaded. Just one person. Look at that, we're at 70 knots already. Just gonna swing it around and do our first touch and go. I think we'll just land. Quick video today. Just really wanted to show the maintenance procedures that is somewhat necessary with these A2A Simulations payware aircraft for Flight Simulator X. And I must say that I hardly fly aircraft from any other payware developer. A2A have certainly set the bar, raised the bar even, these aircraft. And this scenery is also very nice. Alright. Just going to level out a bit. And we are going to do a 180 and come in for a touch and go.
Runway 20, touch and go, left traffic.
On the final approach, runway 20. I've got one notch of flaps. I'm going a little bit slow, but I'm just mindful that there's a few trees in this area, and I want to be able to get down without being too fast and I'm coming in just a little bit high at the moment, but should be fine. Coming down to about 45 knots, just watching that speed. Got it on full rich for the go round, for the touch and go. Just want to make sure we don't bleed off too much more speed. Just want to put it down nice and smooth as soon as possible. Here we are, over the threshold. Oh, not bad, not bad. Alright, full power. Try not to yank it off the ground. Oops. That was okay. Alright, I'll swing it around and then come into land. And this will be another day for the Cessna. The A2A Cessna 172R. So what have we done in this video? We've done a bit of hangar maintenance following the somewhat treacherous flight through the glaciers last time, and I believe this will be my first oil change to this aircraft, on video anyway. As I said, this is the 4th video I've made of this particular Cessna. Got over 2,000 hours on the airframe, 700 hours on the engine. I have purchased, if you will, the aircraft used in A2A land, so it came with those hours on it, and it's been holding up quite well. So as I said, we've changed the oil, we changed the oil filter, things are looking good. This engine's still got quite a bit of life in it.
Twin Oaks traffic, Cessna November 727 Fort Hotel is 1 mile east 900. Inbound, touch and go.
We've changed the tyres as well. Just talking over myself there. We've changed the tyres, and they're looking, handling okay, I guess. We'll see when we come into land. Change the prop. I think I'll keep this prop for a while. I quite like the high RPM prop. Alright, I'm going to swing it around and come into land.
727 Fort Hotel is on final runway 20 to land.
Alright, let's do this again. Just going to lean out a touch. But like I said, with these new plugs, these fine wire plugs seem to be holding up a lot better when it comes to running rich anyway, which is good. And I'm so glad that A2A have modeled things like that. It's those little things, you know, that make it all the more enjoyable. It's a living, breathing plane. Indeed. So just coming in on the final here. Again, I'm coming in a bit slow. Down to about just under 50 knots indicated. Full rich in case I need more power. I've got a notch of flaps on like last time. Dropping down about 300-400 feet per minute. Right. Just over the threshold. Oh, coming down 45 knots. And try and flare, but not too much. Don't want to stall. Alright. Try and get that nose wheel on the ground a bit quicker this time. And on the brakes. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Those new tyres are showing their worth here. It used to take a bit longer to stop. So with the new tyres it seems to have decreased the stopping distance. The brakes seem fine in the hangar. So just going to taxi back now and park her up for another day.
Traffic, Cessna November 727 Fort Hotel, runway vacated.
Just going to swing her over to the right and back to the workshop. Alright, here we are. Not going to run through all the motions here. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Only a quick one. Just clearing out the plugs there, and I'm going to shut down. Getting a bit foggy in here. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully soon I'll have a Piper Cherokee video. Hey hey!